Here is what I came for. This has only been in the yard for like 3 days. You can search on Pull Apart's website of new cars, so this hasn't been too picked over. But the armrest, this armrest, OEM black armrest, there's 9 listed, but 16 have sold. So that's almost a 200% sell-through rate. And they sell solid for over $100. They pretty much, the black ones sell for like $115. So I'm totally getting this. It is a tiny bit worn. This white stuff, I can scratch that off. But hell, being it worn, I'll list it for $75, and with that sell-through rate, it'll sell. So I'm definitely getting that. The CD player on this Mercedes C230 sells for about $50, 50 to 75, but it costs 25 here. So, I mean, I wouldn't even double my money when you count fees. So, and I don't know if it works or not. Being this old, I don't trust Mercedes electronics, so I'm gonna leave it. But if it was cheaper, I'd probably, well, I'd still have to test it anyway, but they are valuable. It just depends what you have to pay for it. Here's a 2010 Subaru Outback. This has been on the yard for about 2 days. This navigation unit goes for like $200. Particularly the ones that show the screen working on eBay. The ones that don't, they go for like 100, so there's a huge difference if you can show if it works or not. So I'm probably gonna grab this. I'm gonna YouTube how to take this apart. I didn't really see too much else that was valuable on this. The roof console is not worth getting. So I'll look around and see if there's anything else. Here's this Acura TL. I've always liked these. I actually wanted to get one a while ago. But this front grille here with this trim included, well, this goes for like $150. I don't know if you can see it though. This, like, the silver's flaking off on there and there. Just this part goes for like on 50 or 70, but I don't know how much this yard charges for it. So I'm probably gonna leave it. But if you can get one with all this, it's definitely worth it. Okay, these side mirrors are ridiculous. They go for like $200, $150 to $200. This is cracked, that's destroyed. And this one's damaged too, which is probably the reason why they're left. But I had no idea these are worth so much money. I don't know. I didn't think this is a low production car, but I mean, usually that's why when parts are that much money. But I've never seen, that seems like be like some Ferrari side lights or something. Actually, it's Ferrari, probably like $5 grand. But also, this navigation unit, I looked it up. I think that was like 200 or something, 150 to 200. So I'm probably gonna take that out. Also, I gotta figure out how to do it. The sun visors aren't really worth much, at least not what I gotta pay here for. And that ceiling console, it was basically worth as much as it cost me to buy it here. So yeah, this is such a cool car though. The seats are really comfortable. I'm surprised. First time I've actually sat in one. No, I take it back, my grandpa had one. I sat in that. So yeah, Acuras are cool. I like this. It's like a dark wood grain. Was there anything back here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I looked up the emblems. Well, the T's already gone, but if you got this whole set, it'd be like $20, $25. So which I can only do these two, so I'm gonna leave the emblems. Okay, I just thought about, because the side mirrors are so valuable, what about the glass? These are tinted. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of a bluish tint. You probably can't tell on camera, but these sell for like 40 to 50 solid. So yeah, you just pop them off. What you do, you angle it like this. I just put my hand behind it, and you can see it just pops right off. Just disconnect these connectors, and $80 in your pocket. There's another TL over there. I'm gonna go over and get those two also. Here's a second Acura TL. It's right down by the first one. It doesn't have the year on it. Usually has a sticker on there, the year, and telling you how long it's been here. But these do have the tires on it. These is one of the few factory tires I actually liked. If I got one of these, I might keep it. I always put aftermarket wheels on, but I just think they look good. I need to bring a breaker bar out here and lug nuts and start taking some of these wheels, but I always forget. But again, I popped the side mirror glass off right there, so it's another $80. This grille, I think this is in better shape than the last one. And you know what? There was some raindrops out here. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay, but I'm gonna look around some more. I might come back and grab this. We'll see. Here's a newer car. It's a 2012 Infiniti G37. This thing got hit pretty good here. Trunk tore up. Passenger quarter panel all smashed. Airbags deployed. Side mirrors broke. Somebody already took the engine. Driver door hit. But see, you always look out Junkyard. There's glass everywhere. And you can see someone put these here to sit in because it's just a thing of glass. But you're never gonna guess or never know what you're gonna find in here. Check this out. Let me open it. Dude had a bullet near. I don't know what caliber is that. I'll have to check, but yeah, I found a bullet and one of these sweet Pilot G2s. Shout out to Scott. He's appreciate pens like I do, so I'm gonna keep this and the bullet. But yeah, first time I found a bullet in the junkyard. Anybody know what kind of caliber that is? You can guess? Can you tell on camera? My phone's not really focusing, but yeah. Crazy, man. Junkyard can be a dangerous place. Here's this BMW X5. Somebody put some work in on this. Took the engine, transmission out. Oh, no, there's the transmission. Left the tranny and took the engine. Here's the front suspension. But radiator. Yeah, stuff's just laying around everywhere here. Here's like a 2011 Mercedes C300. This actually has all the wheels on it. These are aftermarket, but actually they look pretty good. You can get those off. I know someone would buy those on Marketplace. They're all in pretty good shape too. Clean them up. But I will say Mercedes though, their armrests are really cool. They open like two ways. I'll show you. Pops open, and the other ones do too, like the other C-Class. Well, this is a C-Class, I think the SL class and stuff. The ones I've seen here, I'm just not used to that. I think it's cool how they double pop open. But as far as there are badges on this, but they're worth like nothing. If I got them, it would just be to like put on my wall or something, which I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, surprisingly, there's really not much on this I can take off. 2011, yeah, so this is a newer one out here. Pretty much all the cars out here about 20 plus years old, early 2000s. Newer ones are like this, like early 2010s. So I wonder where all the new cars go. I've never seen like a newer one, even a 10-year-old one out here. So I don't know if there's certain junkyards that only buy like super cheap cars, and I don't know who buys the newer ones then. But if you guys know, if you guys do, leave a comment, because I'm genuinely interested, because I want to try and find a place like that, because these are all older cars, which is still fun looking at, but you know, I'd like to go where the newer ones are too. Here's a 09 BMW 328. I got all of the badges off. The X-Drive was on the side. 328, this was the rear, this is the front. If you guys watched my last video, I had a larger paint scraper. That actually damaged some emblems. Try and get one as thin as you can, because it really helped getting, most of these badges are just adhesive. As you can hear, some of them, usually the bigger emblems, are held in by like hooks. Not really hooks, but like tabs. So be careful not to break those. But like, you know, usually these, they're just adhesive, like the actual model of the car. The bigger ones are usually the ones, yeah, that has tabs on it too. But yeah, I mean, these are, I don't know, like $1 somewhere at any store. But try and get a thin one. That works way better for getting these off without damaging the emblems. So I don't even know what these are worth. I might get these for my wall or something. I mean, they'd be like $5 for all this or something. It's like ridiculously cheap. So, but I might throw the whole set up. Who knows? Somebody might want the X-Drive logos and everything off for their car. So I'm gonna grab. Here's another tip. I thought about this before I came, because when I bought badges before, take some Ziploc bags. I have a marker. So I mean, I know what this one is. This is the only BMW stuff I'm probably going to get today, so I'm not going to mark on it. But this will let you know what, it just keeps everything straight. Because last time when I bought a bunch of Lexus stuff, when I got home, luckily in the back they had the part number, because I couldn't remember which car it went to. But if you just bag it up like this, there's no question. It's gonna be a lot easier when you try and list it, or just, you know, keep it for yourself to know what vehicle it went on. This is 98 Lexus GS400. I always like these. These are, I think this is the V8 version. Let's go ahead and take these rear badges off. YouTube magic. And look at that. Look how fast that was. Here's a very bright car. Shout out to Olivia. You might like that. It's just 96 Toyota Camry, about 200 something plus thousand miles on it. I'm gonna take these badges off right about now. So easy. Here's something I haven't seen in forever. This is a 03 Chevy Tracker. Remember, it was like similar to the Suzuki Samurai. I think they might have a partnership or something, but this is a cool little two-door, really small little off-road vehicle. I always liked them. I thought they were cool. I have not seen one of these in so long. This one's been pretty picked over. The dash and stuff is there. Seats. I don't really know. I might look at these vent visors. They're pretty dirty, but they can be cleaned up. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, see if there's anything on this. But yeah, this is so cool. I have not seen one of these in so long. This would be so fun to off-road in. Okay, I looked up the vent visors. There's not too many listed. And the lowest ones that are listed are like around 50. Some have sold for 80, but obviously someone's gonna buy one for 50 before 80. So, and I gotta clean them. I'm gonna wait. This is at the front of the yard, so I'm gonna go walk around and see if there's anything else. Cause it'd be like, they're $8 each, would be like 16. And I gotta clean them to make like what, 50. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna have to cut it short. It's starting to rain pretty good here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got some good stuff, so we'll call it a day.